forever.
Forever? Really?
Forever.
Yes, forever for the rest of your life.
The rest of my life. Oh, God.
Nueva Sensodyne Química Repair es increíble. Los dientes necesitan un cuidado especial. Sensodyne crea una capa protectora sobre las áreas expuestas, ayudando a reparar las áreas sensibles después de 60 segundos. Yo recomiendo Sensodyne Química Repair.
I love you so much.
This is how we keep this place alive. This is the bed.
FX is the bed. The final season. Premieres June 25th on FX HD.
Hey, I'm Olivia Wolf, and this is Speed Dial. Let's check who was last person I called. My makeup artist in Buenos Aires, because I want her to check my look. She made a few corrections, and now we're good.
Alright guys, I'm going to figure out a little bit different setup for my Incon dumbbells. Those were the 70s. They were obviously too light. I got 12 pretty easy. So I'm going to take a break, probably run the 80s and see how that feels. Try and reposition my camera just to make sure you guys can see. Alright guys, we're going to go up and weight. I got the 80 pounds. I got my spotter over here to hand me a dumbbell. One thing I'll tell you guys, don't believe the shit out there where they tell you if you can't get the dumbbells up in position by yourself and lower the weight. That's stupid. This is nothing but a chest press movement. It's not about how much you can sling up, sit into position. So screw those people. They want to limit themselves, go ahead. Doesn't make them any more manly. And as you can see, set them down nice and easy. It's not my floor, not my weights, so I want to treat the gym with respect. I'm going to take about another 2-3 minute rest. We'll do the last set on these. Alright guys, third and final set. If you'll notice, I'm not using any wrist wraps. I usually do. Every once in a while I like to go without that kind of stuff. I want to make sure my joints are staying strong. A lot of years lifting, I got pretty thick, dense bones, but I don't want to take any chances of letting them become weaker because I'm wrapping them up all the time. That's why I'm using these sleeves adjustable, because I don't have to tighten them as much as the wraps. So just a little food for thought there, especially on you older guys. Last set on these with 80 pounds. Alright guys, I'm also trying to keep this mirror position so I don't get other people in the camera. Like I said, hopefully you guys can hear me. Last set on the dumbbells. I'm going to pause this, move everything over to my next exercise, which is going to be pec deck. I might record one set of that. Those are pretty simple and kind of boring. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, I decided got a little sidetracked. did 2 sets of pec deck, decided not to record it, left my camera on the other side of the gym anyways. But we're moving on to back into, we're moving out of chest into back now. So I'm gonna go line up on one of the pull down machines. I think I'm gonna do the new T-bar row they have over there. So I'll get my stuff set up and we'll get filming on the first set. But as you can see, pretty good chest pump there. All right, let's get set up. All right, guys, on the back day now, or on the back movements. So you can see right behind me, here's the new T-bar row I was telling you about. I think we're gonna nickname it the Humbler. It's a pretty heavy machine without any weights on it. So this is my first time giving it for an actual ride. 6 to 10 reps is a scheme, going for 3 sets. You guys notice I got Versa grips on it. I'm a firm believer that in back day, all your pulling movements should be done with either straps or Versa grips. It's not a grip contest in here, okay? If you want to test your grip, you can do it with deadlift holds, body hangs from a pull-up bar, farmer carries, hold a deadlift bar for time with weight on the bar, on a Smith machine, all kinds of stuff like that. But when you're doing all your lat pull downs, T-bar rows, barbell rows, whatever it is that you're doing, pulling day, right, back day, use straps. Don't let the weakest part of your body be the thing that helps you or causes you to neglect to train heavy the strongest part of your body, which is your back, your posterior chain. So I'm going to take a couple minutes rest, throw a little bit more weight on there, and see for set number 2. Alright guys, here we go for set number 2 on the Humbler. I threw another 10 on each side. I'm not sure how much the machine apparatus weighs itself. I don't usually count that anyways, so I got 2 45s and 2 10s, so 55 pounds on each side, total load. So let's see if we can get another 8 to 10 reps on this. Alright guys, look at the pump on this girl. Come on, flex. Turn around, let's see your shoulders.
This way?
That way.
How do you want me to
Yeah. Just like you're doing. Yeah. And then turn around. Put your arms on, let's see your shoulders. Put your arms on. Girl's got some serious weapons. Alright, we're going to get started on our last set here. Third and final set on the T-bar rows. Grind it out for as many as I can. I didn't take that long of a rest this time. I want to get moving a little bit faster here. And then I'll move on to some kind of back lat pull down or something like that. All right, last set of T-bar rows. I can feel those. That's what happens if you don't take long enough rest. But I got 7 on those ones. And just for all you boys out there that are wondering, yes, it's okay to put a little bit of Old English into your movement sometimes, as long as you can control that eccentric on the way down, or the negative like we used to call it. Nice and slow on that one. Let it stretch the muscle, really isolate it as you're going down. But yeah, it's okay to throw weights once in a while. All right, see you on the next one. All right guys, we're gonna move over to some lat pull downs. It's a pretty simple movement. Another thing I like to do on this is let it stretch right out. And then you'll notice I'm driving with my elbows, or pulling with my elbows. I'm not curling with my biceps, which is easy to do on back movements, obviously, because your biceps are involved. All right, just watch. Let myself stretch out, engage my lats, and I'm only using my hands as hooks, which is why I got the Versa grips on again. You want to isolate your back. You want that to be the only muscle that you use as much as possible. Obviously, other muscles are involved. It's just the way the body works. But you want that mind-muscle connection, which basically just means think about the muscle that you're trying to work, and that's the only one that you're using.
What if there was a health plan shaped by the people who know health best? People who close the gap between comfort and care. Introducing Health Alliance Plan at Henry Ford Health. A plan that connects you to doctors and hospitals across Michigan. And coordinates your care around better outcomes. So wherever you are, the path to well-being is clear. Now that's all in.
You only have so much time, so feed science diet with our clinically proven antioxidant living, helping pets live healthier as long as possible, because you are the human, there's health.
Alright, set number 1, 170 pounds. Take a 2-minute rest and we'll go to the next one. Alright guys, I'm going to record my second set on these. If this stuff looks like it's too boring watching set after set on the same thing, like lat pull downs and stuff like that, I'll learn as I go, okay? You guys give me comments about what you want, things that you need, stuff like that. That'll help me moving forward. But for now, this is what we get. Alright, last set of those, and find the next movement.